That's a Matthews RS. I'm a short guy. I'm pretty much 5'9", I guess. I'm gonna give myself 5'9" because it makes me sound taller. I'm 5'9", 210.
9 on a good day, he says. That's all right. Um, so what is that? Is that the Lift RS? Is that what that is?
Flipped RS, yes, sir.
Yep. How do you like that bow? I've seen a lot of good things for it, especially for a short draw.
Um, it's small. It's a small bow. And
Mhm.
I think it's only 27 or I'm not don't quote me on any of that, but it's a small bow, and I like this because if I had this big old long bow, I mean, it's gonna be harder for me to get into, like, maybe a pine tree or something. I always think smaller is better in my situations and some of my situations. Everybody's situation is different, but I like this because it was small. It's not something that's 4 foot long, you know what I mean?
Then don't look at my boat. So, no, I got the Matthew V3X. I got the 33-inch version of it, and then
Oh.
this year I got the Elite Vault 35-inch because I like a little bit longer axle. I'm back to the 33 hunting right now. I took the 35 out. I killed, the first deer I shot this year is with that. Um, and then the Matthews, I just got a special sweet spot in my heart for Matthews and for that bow. And I swore I would never buy a Matthews when I was younger. I was never going to buy a Matthews, not going to do that, not going to do it. And then I eventually tried the V3X as the first one I've shot other ones in the past, but the V3X is the one that really sung to me. I'm like, all right, go ahead and order me one. So, and I shot that for several years, man. And I love that bow, and I can't part with it. Um, but I do like the Elite too. Um, so let's talk arrows. Let's talk broadheads. I know this is probably going to be a good one that's going to garnish a lot of attention on the social medias. Let's talk arrows
Oh
and broad.
boy, big.
What are
This
you
is a big
using?
one. I'm nervous. Okay, people are gonna look at me like, "Man, you're ridiculous." Okay, I use a. I'll give you an example here. I use a 25-inch arrow. It's like a bolt because I am so short. My draw ain't very long. I have T-Rex arms. I okay, probably just like you. Um, We've always shot with light arrows. You know what I mean? Probably from way back when it was the Easton aluminums. Okay, and we had I think they were called, well, I did when I was younger, preteens. It was the Trocars. That's what, and those things, I mean, they always put in work. Well, they're always a fat arrow, of a fat aluminum arrow.
Mhm.
So now technology has gone like crazy, but they're always light. I've never gone away from the light arrow. I know there's a lot of people out there, "Oh, use a heavy arrow for deer hunt because then you can smash through the bone and you'll travel so far and blah, blah, blah." Well,
Mhm.
that's just my opinion. That's fine. I look at you need a sharp arrow. That's what you need. That's what you need is you need something that's very sharp.
Fair
Now,
point.
my arrow, I'm a toss up between 400 grains and 430. I've been shooting very well with it. It's what your bow likes. It's just like when you're shooting a pew pew. What does your pew pew like? Does it like the big heavy 180 grain or does it like the 150 grain? Well, I've been noticing since I'm so short and have T-Rex arms, I'm on the 400 to 430, and I have never had a problem going through deer. Not ever. Never ever. The only time I've had problems is when I'm using a bigger, let's say a mega meat,
Mhm. Okay.
bigger 2-inch cut. You know what I mean? Other than that, no, I blow right through them. I don't have any problems from I like to put my at like 45 to in. That's where I feel confident and I feel good at my shot placement. Taking your time at the range it's always worked out for me. So, sharp blades. You need sharp blades. I use an Easton 5.0.
Yep. All right.